Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to put some new sights on this Sig Scorpion from Sig Custom Works. If you guys watched the other video I did on installing this red dot, I decided I need to put some suppressor height sights on there so I can co-witness, because obviously you can't really see. So I got some new Sig X-ray night sights that are suppressor height to put on this, so let's jump into it. Alright, so to start with, I need to pull this red dot back off, and then I'll take the slide off, throw it in my sight pusher, and I'll show you guys how to set that up and push the old sights off, push the new sights on. Alright, so like I said, first thing, make sure your firearm's empty. We'll lock this slide back. Pull that whole slide off. Then I'll go ahead and pull the screws out of that red dot. Pull that off. I'm going to pull this guide rod and the barrel out, just so it sits in this slide pusher nice. So I got to raise. If you guys haven't used these before, they're not that bad. It's got these adjusters on the side to adjust the tension on the side. This one will sit right on top here, and then the base also adjusts up and down to adjust it just right in that. Let's see if I can get this up here so you can see it in that groove right here, so you can push the side on and off. So I'll get this set in here. You want to adjust the height just to where that pusher is right above the slide itself. I don't want to mess up the finish on this thing, this Cerakote. Scratch it up. So I'll adjust this so it's right above that slide. Once I get that set, I can run this pusher over just till it touches. Grab my wrench and start pushing it off. It's really that easy. Got the old one off of there, so I'll just get this sight kind of set in this dovetail, kind of like that, get it kind of started, and then I'll put it back in the pusher, push it right on. Just make sure everything's snugged up. Then we'll push this back on and get her centered up. I just kind of eyeball it, eyeball the center. You can get some calipers and measure side to side, get it perfect. So this is the a spot where I might take a little back and forth, pull it out, double check, put it back in, push it back and forth a little bit. Looks like I need to push mine back just a little bit. That looks pretty centered up. Alright, so for this front sight, my sight pusher won't work because of that little ear on the bottom where the guide rod goes. So I'm just going to have to push it off with a punch. So I got that rear one pushed on with the sight pusher. The front one I had to use a punch to get it on there because that wouldn't fit in the sight pusher. I just clamped it in the vise with a nice soft cloth so it wouldn't mar up the finish, and used a punch to push that in. I got it pretty centered up, good enough for me. I'm not gonna get out calipers or anything. I got a pretty good straight eye on them. So I'll throw this red dot back on, torque it down, and then I'll get the gun put back together real quick. So I got that torque back down, throw the barrel, the guide rod back in. So you can see now you can co-witness with those. They're the X-Ray 3 night sights from Sig. I wanted to keep those. I really like those sights. And it'll be nice to be able to co-witness in case that battery ever dies or anything like that. So that's just a quick little how-to video on how to push those sights. They're not too difficult. But yeah, I hope it helped you guys out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll put a link for these sights in the description. Also, I'll throw the link for the original video I did installing that red dot on this gun. As always, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll check you guys on the next one.